decided to write this article at St. Joe's because we wanted to share our experience, which informs not only grassroots greening initiatives and what happened with our experience at St. Joe's, but it's also to demonstrate the interesting association between grassroots groups in general and social movements theory and what you can apply and learn by using social movements theory with other groups. Greening has certainly come to mean better business practice within healthcare institutions, and we need to make sure that we're doing, as hospitals or healthcare facilities, that we're doing what we need to become better environmental stewards, so we're having as much of a minimum negative impact on the environment as we can, as the environment is causing some of the health issues that we see showing up on our doorsteps for patients that need to receive care. It's the association between with corporate rotation and environmental initiatives may be ebb and flow in the short term, but it certainly has a strong upward trend, and it has increasing attention, needs increasing attention by the staff, by philanthropic donors, board members, and members of government, and potential new staff members. And it's important that as institutions that we're not left playing catch up with environmental initiatives, and that we're staying ahead of the curve. So why the findings of this paper are significant are that we have demonstrated through our own case study at St. Joe's that grassroots greening initiatives can actually achieve remarkable results even over the limited lifespan that they may have. It could be anything from the smaller initiatives like our kitchen and cafeteria buying food and produce locally to larger capital initiatives that may be needed to achieve the energy reductions that we may look for that also have financial implications. So a grassroots greening initiative may actually follow a natural evolution where, as we demonstrated in the case study, it hits sort of like a natural limit. It hits the natural limitations of what the group can achieve before it may need to actually evolve into a corporate project to achieve some of those corporate-wide implementations that you need. There's also the interesting application of social movements theory, and this theory, as we propose in the paper, offers some potential insights into how some of these grassroots groups or working groups within our hospitals operate, and some of the characteristics of these groups, and how the people who are involved with these groups advocate for or react to change within our organizations.
Staff turnover for new personnel is extremely high in many locations today in healthcare. The workforce also is often stratified into generations which have different expectations. We need approaches that will engage each generation. We're also finding increasingly that our formal leaders in hospitals are tired, and engaging staff, we can draw upon the energy of many informal leaders in our organisations. Informal leaders are a great resource to our organisations. Indirect benefits of engaging them include empowerment, staff satisfaction, and a greater sense of community among individuals within different departments across the organisation. Staff engagement in this case means listening and supporting, while leadership means helping to bring out people's passions. What it does not mean is telling people what to do or setting goals for them to achieve. It's a much more democratic process than that. It's about shared rituals to help bring out the passion that people already have for some cause or project. What social movements theory tells us about this is that common enemies and rallying cries are really important. As long as it's done respectfully, you should let people express their feelings in pursuit of a common goal. Ethics and life, of course, are important to all of us at this time, and if people are able to act in an ethical way, it helps with the spiritual health of an organisation. Having the chance to be true to your feelings about things like the environment creates a much healthier workplace in many different ways. If you find a seed of interest amongst a few of your staff and you let them run with it, you may be surprised by the number of people who will line up behind them. Equally, if you find there's a group of staff pushing hard against a change you want to make, you may wish to look at them through the lens of social movements theory, because you might discover that their underlying passions and commitments, if you address them, removes their opposition to the change that you want to make.